You can use display states in assemblies to show components differently. They are very similar to configurations, but they only change the appearance of a part, the geometry remains the same. Display states are controlled on the Configuration Manager tab just above your feature tree. You see at the bottom down here we've got a list of display states. You can add, edit and delete display states down here. If I right click, I have the option to add a new display state. Display states allow you to change the appearance of a part. That could be its colour, that could be its transparency. So imagine I wanted to see what my assembly would look like with a red front. I've just created a new display state and I can simply drag on a new colour onto my front like so. Now I can switch between my active display state and my previous one just by double clicking. You see straight away it changes. You can take this a step further if you use the display pane on your feature manager tree. If I go back to my assembly tab, you should see I have two little arrows pointing here. If I expand that, it shows me the display style for all the components in my assembly. The first row shows whether it's hidden or not. The second one shows the display mode. The third column shows the appearance, and the fourth column shows its transparency. Very quickly, I can click on a part and perhaps just hide it. Click on it again, like so. I can make it transparent by just clicking in that column. I can even change the display style of individual components, so that whilst at the moment everything's set to shaded with edges, I can change the individual ones so they're hidden lines removed, hidden lines visible, or even wireframe. If I right click in the top area up here, I can actually very quickly add new display states, rename the current display state, or activate a different display state. So if I add a new display state, give it a name, I can then go off and change some of these optical properties. At any point in time, the changes I've made have only affected that one display state. If I right click, I can then activate one of my other two. Display states can be extremely useful to help you work on the assembly as you go along. They can also be translated into the drawing environment as well. If I just drag in a view onto our piece of paper, you should see we have the option on the left hand side which display state is going to be visible. And you'll see that that updates the drawing accordingly.